Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. We are looking at the raid artifact weapons being released in K, and this time it's the Arcane we're looking at, and this is probably the most excited I've ever been about the Arcane tree. It's looking very, very strong. Looking at the ability, the Void creates an area which removes all positive effects from enemies, which is a Purge, removes all negative effects from allies, which is a Cleanse, also increases the resistances of allies by 244 at 8.3, and while you're channeling, the area grows and grows up to 10 meters. This channel cannot be interrupted and lasts for 6 seconds. Very high energy cost, but the range is actually huge. You can cast this from a big distance away, and the cooldown is actually 30 seconds, but I've got meditation as well as refreshing sprint to try and get it back as soon as possible, because having this as well as the energy beam stuff, I think you could just be running around and purging, cleansing, whatever. I think you can do absolute work with this thing, so I'm pretty excited to show you guys. Just to show you what the ability looks like, I'm going to actually cast it on myself, and you just see how big that gets, and that's a purge, a cleanse, and a resistance buff. So you actually have a look at my resistances there. It goes from 69%, and that's 218 magic resist to get it there, and it gets to 82% of magic done to you is mitigated. That's a huge amount. You are so tanky, and I'm thinking you pair this up with something like the typical mana drain comp we've seen build we've seen so far, the assassin shoes, the royal armor, the assassin hood to get the meditation as well as a refreshing sprint, as well as obviously the royal armor to reduce the energy and the mana drain. I think you'd have to run energy bolt, otherwise you'd struggle way too much, but actually you could make your team so tanky. Things going really bad for you in a GVG situation, stick this on the choke point and allow people to run through it, be tanky, be purged, be cleansed, be whatever, but you're going to be able to run through areas that you shouldn't be able to run through with your Arcane just doing that and allowing you to run straight through it. I think this weapon has probably one of the highest skill caps of any of the K weapons I've seen to use. But if you use it right, I think this is definitely going to be one of the strongest ZVZ weapons we are going to see in K. And there really isn't too much to talk about with it. It obviously isn't very good for DPS, it isn't very good for anything else, but as a support weapon, you could still use this as like empowering beam, and there's definitely some things you're going to be wanting to empower in this next K patch. Obviously you'd run a slightly different build with that. Maybe you'd run something like the I would still run meditation with refreshing sprint, maybe a wind wall as well to go with that, as well as the empowering beam for something like ZVZs. There's definitely things you can empower that would be absolutely incredible in the next patch. So there's definitely things to do. Pretty excited to see this weapon in use. So guys, thank you for watching. Very quick videos, unfortunately, just because I'm trying to show all of these weapons off. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the other weapons, other videos, and catch you later, guys. Goodbye.